Hi guys, it's Rick Shiels down here at Quest Golf Studio here in Lytham, and I'm going to be hitting these beautiful looking golf clubs today. These are the new Callaway Apex Pro. I've got them in 4-7 and pitching wedge. If you've not seen the Apex review I've just done, the standard Apex, go and check that out, it's already on my channel. Right, let me put these down very, very gently. I've been looking forward to hitting these. So I'm a little bit behind on my review with these, only because they didn't quite get the spec right with the shaft. I've now got it sent in the right shaft, the Project X 6.5, 7, pitching wedge 4-iron I'm going to be testing, and almost as well as testing it to see how it compares against the normal Apex, because there is quite a big difference. First off, on looks, this is possibly one of the best looking irons I have ever seen. I think it absolutely looks beautiful. I almost don't want to hit them. The polished chrome, is it polished or just shiny chrome? It's just sparkly. It is just a sparkly golf club. It looks like glass and not chrome. It looks like a mirror. I mean, it is a really top-notch club. This is designed really for your kind of low to lower handicap range in mind. I wouldn't massively advocate higher handicappers hitting this. It is a forged iron. The lofts are very true lofts. So this 7-iron, for example, is in 34 degrees, which is what I'm more used to, where the Apex, just normal Apex, was 31 degrees for the 7-iron. Around the 4-iron and the pitching wedge, they got a little bit closer in gapping, but around this middle section, 7, 6, 8, about 3 degrees of difference between the clubs. How beautiful is this? Honestly, this is a beauty iron. Right, let's get hitting some shots. So I'm going to hit it on GC2 with the new FSX software. Please, if you've not seen it before, comment down below, let me know what you think of it. Right, let's get hitting this. So this is a much smaller shaped head. It makes it look even smaller because of the chrome on the toe and the heel. Really highlights how small the face is. Because if I'm just setting it up on the mat here, the reflection off the mat almost makes the toe and the heel blend into its surroundings because it is like a mirror. It really is. All I'm then seeing, focusing my mind on is the grooves, which can be a good thing because then you're not distracting away from the middle, but it does make this face look a little bit scarier to hit. Very small top line, no offset at all. I think this is a beauty. I really do. Right, let's get hitting this shot. So this is 7-iron, 34 degrees, which I know I carry my own 7-iron 34 degrees, 168 yards in the air. Let's see how this performs. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a tiny bit pushy. That felt wonderful. It's actually gone an awful long way still. I didn't think it would have gone that far, just with it being a more traditional loft. 181 yards of carry. That's quite long still. That is quite long. 6,100 spin. Not sure. I didn't feel like I pumped after that. Again, you might have heard me saying about the Apex irons, about them going too far. I'm just slightly concerned with these better players clubs that, I don't know, we don't want them going too far. Do you know what I mean? We want that, for the better players club, is that control aspect behind it as opposed to just ultimate distance. You know, clubs are out there for ultimate distance. These are feel and control. Right, let's get hit some more. But it's just whether there is forgiving. That was from the toe of the club. Right, that's a toey strike, and I mean toey. It did feel right off the bottom toe side of the club, and that still managed to carry. What did that carry? 166 for quite a miss-struck shot. That was right off the toe. I felt the club digging, and it just didn't really perform, and it still managed to carry 166. Was it 166? Yeah, 166. I was bringing the average back down to 173, but obviously the top end to the bottom end there is quite spread at the moment. That's it, a couple more. Oh, I love the feel. I really do. I really do love the feel. That is such a beautiful eye. It is, and you know what? Looks-wise play a big part in club selection. I know that. You know, when you like the look of a golf club, you kind of feel like it's going to perform for you at the well, or you like to hope it does. That felt beautiful. It's still, what was that carrying at? 176. So it is longer than what I would see as a 34-degree iron. The only thing that would warrant that is I know that Callaway have been bringing the 360 cup face technology in there, which is hard to kind of really see if there's anything going on inside the head, the kind of undercut. But God, they are beautiful. Honestly, they are beautiful. Right, one more iron shot with the 7, then we'll go on to 4 and pitching wedge as well. And they sound great. And they fly fantastic. Don't go too long. Yeah, I love it. That is a very, very nice golf shot indeed. I could definitely play with these. 100% could definitely play with these. 173 carry, spinning nearer to the 6,000. Like I said, I'm normally after about 7,000 with a 7. Hey, compromises. No, I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Right, let's hit some 4s. Okay, so moving into the 4 iron, and I've just pulled myself 230 yards away from the green, which I think is optimistic for what is a 24-degree 4 iron. So not as strong as the Apex, and actually not as strong as my 4 iron, which is 22. I'm just taking off this tungsten sticker on the bottom. There's tungsten in this. Yeah, that's what it's saying. There is tungsten in this golf club. Looking behind the ball, it's not super bladed. It's not like the MB Callaway iron, which is really muscle back bladed. It has still got a little bit of a top edge on it. It just looks great. I really am impressed with these irons. Right, 4 iron, 24 degrees. Came out a little bit low and left. I'm never going to reach that green in a million years. Yeah, I couldn't imagine with a 24 degree it's going to go anywhere near as far as the obviously 21.5 degree Apex. More bulkhead in the Apex and less loft. What was that, 202 carry? A little bit short. Just like I say, it just came out a little bit low and left on me there. Let's hit a couple more with this. Might have just gone the other way there, slightly high and right. Yeah, that's where... As much as I love the look of this golf club, it's whether then I would lose some consistency moving into longer irons and whether that Apex longer iron might be more suited. And again, I mentioned it in the Apex review. I believe now there's a pro combo set of the Apex and the Apex Pro. There was getting a lot of players that would almost probably going to be a similar position to me that loved the feel of them, liked the look of them, but maybe suffered with a little bit of forgiveness level with the long iron of the Pro and maybe hit it too far with the Apex. So they've actually brought out a set now which is a combination of them both, but the loft's a little bit more matching. So I think they've gone, probably separated the gap. So like I say, in the middle irons is about 3 degrees. It's probably about 1.5 degrees now in the Pro combo set. I am guessing. That was a bit of a guess there because I'm not going to spec on that yet. Right, let's go one more 4. Oh, I love that. Take it all back. I can definitely use this 4 iron. It just doesn't seem to be quite travelling very far. I felt like I hit that well, and that's not anywhere near as far as what I would see myself hitting a 4 iron normally. I only carried 191, and I've seen some Callaway clubs I've hit a 7 iron that far. Right, let's go into the wedge, which is a club that I definitely think I could use because it looks like a proper wedge. I'm just going to pull the green to about 130 odd yards away. So I've gone 140 to the pin. This is a 46 degree pitching wedge, which is a standard loft of a pitching wedge. Let's get hitting these. This is a lovely looking club as well. Got no problems with the looks of these clubs whatsoever. And it feels great. They feel fantastic on the front edge. You know, they really do. I don't know what the, like I said, the description is. With the Apex, with the standard Apex, they felt firm yet soft. These just feel soft. There's no real firmness to them. They just feel soft, which is a very nice feeling. So then with that forged head. Oh, a little bit thin. Let's see what a thin pitching wedge does. Just hang on the edge. Thin pitching wedge goes too long. Something to note. So as a overall, what's that carriage? 146. As an overall set of golf clubs, these are beautiful. Yeah, that was thin, therefore spun at 3,000. Very much off the bottom of the club there that time. Let's go one more. Yeah, a little bit kind of left and right of the pin there, but that's always pilot error as opposed to actually club error there. Let's see what that one spun at, just out of interest. 8,300. Yeah, tiny bit low for a full wedge, but around about that same mark that I would expect. Right, let me pull up these beautiful irons again. Like I say, you may have just noticed that I'm slightly in love with the look of these. I think if you are capable enough of being more consistent ball striker than the average Joe, yes, something like this would suit you very nicely. I think the Apex are too strong. I think these are slightly less, not as forgiving as they should be. Therefore, that Pro Combo set, or the Combo set, I don't know if it's called Pro Combo, but the Combo set of the Apex and the Apex Pros could be just a ticket. I'm going to stay tuned for them. I think they finished it in that satin finish of the Apex, which I don't know. I quite like this mirrored finish, but I can understand why they would go against this mirrored finish, because it does make the head look smaller as it camouflages into its surroundings. Good performing clubs. Not as long as the Apex, which you would imagine, because the loft is different. They feel softer than the Apex, yet the Apex feel hard, yet has that kind of soft cushioning as you make contact. Good set of golf clubs, solid sets of different golf clubs, and again, that combo set I think is going to be, really that's probably the only set they do need. They might not even need these two individual sets. Guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please do thumb it up, comment down below. Did you like the new software, the FSX? I like it. I think it's got some cool features. If you do like it, please comment down below. I'm going to jump on the Apex Hybrids next, so stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Do subscribe, and thanks very much for watching. It's an odd way of saying that. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching.